cut, just cut. I actually cut, just cut. Oh, cut again. Hi everyone. So this is my long-awaited introduction video that I have been saying I'm going to shoot, and I haven't had a time to shoot because being a mom is crazy busy. So basically it's just an introduction to what my channel is going to be about. Basically I plan to do mostly entrepreneurial interviews, I was saying internships and empowerment videos, a bit of cooking because I know that I've gotten good feedback on Instagram about my cooking and a lot of people want to know my recipes, and it's a lot easier to show you guys than to post a picture step by step by step. So it's just easier to do a whole video and then just post it up. And then I'll be talking about a couple things in my life events that everyone's been asking me about, like how I bought my first home at 22 years old. 0 down, 0 at the table. I literally got a free house. Not free, well, I have to pay the mortgage, but I didn't have to pay closing costs. I didn't have to put a down payment, and actually the sellers fixed a couple things in the house that we asked them to. So it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience, and I thank my mom, who is amazing at negotiating deals. She is a realtor, by the way. If you guys are looking for a house in Colorado or Florida, just drop a comment below and we'll be reaching out to you. Yes, and I am her manager. Her marketing manager. I'm sorry. It took me a while to get that. Yes, I'm her marketing manager. So here's a little bit about me before I go into everything about YouTube life. I recently had a baby. I'm 23 years old. I just turned 23 in March. I had a baby in January, my first baby. His name is Abaya, and he is the most handsome baby in the world. I don't care what anyone says. That's just me being a biased mom. Anyways, all babies are beautiful. Having a baby was real life changing. I'll do a video on that too, how my life just literally flipped upside down and I thought I had everything planned, and our baby was planned. Like, he wasn't like planned to the T, like this is the day he's gonna be born and this is the day we're gonna try. No, we just always said if I do get pregnant, it's because we wanted a baby after we got married. I am married. There's another one. I got married when I believe I was in 20, turning 21. So, yeah. Young marriage. I'll talk about that too. Anything that you guys want me to talk about my life, just comment below. I know that a lot of people want marriage advice. I would love to give marriage advice, but every marriage is different, and I kind of feel like that's going to come back and bite me in the ass. So let's not get into people's marriages. But I will give you advice based on my own marriage, like what I did. But I won't tell you what to do with your marriage. That's not my forte. I'm not a therapist. I don't plan to be a therapist, so not my thing. Also, I'll be talking about credit because I have a lot of people ask me how the hell my credit score is so good. It wasn't always that good, and I was in a lot of debt, which I paid off over $7,000 in debt this last year in 6 months. Basically, when I found out I was pregnant, I started paying debt, and that's how I was able to get this house as well. It's not the biggest house. I did buy a townhouse based on investment purposes, which I'm going to talk about in that video as well. I wasn't looking for my dream home. Originally, when I started looking 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy my dream home. I didn't, simply because I want to make investments, so I don't want my dream home right now, even though that sounds crazy, but I want to start with investments, and I could only buy one house at the time. But I'm building my investment portfolio and then moving on. So back to me. I was having a baby. I had a baby, I know I was. I had a baby. Okay, cut again. What is wrong with me? Now let's not cut. Let's continue. So I had a baby January. I was also in school full time and I work full time. I also work full time, but I can't disclose the company that I work for just because I don't feel comfortable with you guys knowing where I work. But I'll just let you know I am an insurance agent, so I do sell insurance in Colorado. Um, yeah, I think I am somewhat of an influencer on Instagram. I have a couple of ambassador gigs that I do. I can teach you guys how to get those too. They're pretty easy. You have to start somewhere. I know that a lot of people are like, I want to start with X Labs and I want to do this and I want to do that. And yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. You got to work your way up there. Or maybe you get lucky and you know someone that puts you up on that game, but it's very rare. Um, I know that my labor and delivery story is a long awaited one because it was 32 hours of pain and torture, and all because I wasn't contracting how I was supposed to throughout the day. They couldn't give me epidural. I wanted natural birth, so I'm not complaining, but surely was natural. Actually, it was not. It was half epidural, half natural, but you have to stay tuned for that. Um, I was in a lot of pain though, and I didn't sleep for 24 hours. I do remember that. I will also be posting on my channel basically how, like, my daily life as a mom, as a young mom, as a full-time employee. Um, right now I am working from home, so I don't have a lot of activities at work and stuff. So I could post more and do more videos and, you know, kind of keep you guys in the loop. I am into fitness a whole lot. Explains why I drink alkaline water, right? And I do protein pancakes in the morning. I am into fitness a whole lot. I haven't been able to get back into the gym. I was into bodybuilding, but I haven't been able to get back into the gym since I had the baby, simply because I don't have anyone to watch him. Kind of doing this on my own with my husband, and he works a lot. So by the time he gets home, it's really late for me to go to the gym, and he leaves at 4 in the morning, which is the time I'm waking up. So he leaves at 4, usually gets home around 8 or 9. So really it's, you know, and I'm in charge of the baby, so I'm not just gonna be like, here, get the baby after you just came home from a long day of work. I'm gonna go to the gym. So what I try to do is work out from home, and I'll post some of my at-home workouts. I do have a yoga ball, which I live for. I work on that yoga ball. I do everything on that yoga ball. I love that yoga ball. And exercises on the yoga ball feel great, especially because I suffer from a lot of back pain since my epidural. Maybe because I ripped it off. But anyways, yeah. Anything that you guys want to know about me, feel free to drop down below. Make sure to subscribe. I will be posting more videos. This is my first video, so it's probably really crappy. What can I tell you? It'll get better. And I hope it does, actually. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I don't have much to say about myself. I'm not a very descriptive person about myself. So this is my little boy, Abaya. Isn't he the handsomest little boy ever? Told you guys. Didn't believe me. So yay! Bye!